cool. Should be good, should be good. So share the screen. And we're all good. You guys can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So as I was saying, you know, when it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to business, you got to sell something, right? So you're either selling one of these things or all three of these things or two or whatever it is. But for me, I've identified three different things that you can sell in order to make money. And people are doing one of these three things on a daily basis. You're either selling a product, you're selling a service, or you're selling your time. Most people sell their time, right? They sell their time at a job. They work a 9 to 5, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you sell your time, there's just not enough time in the day for you to become wealthy. You need to be able to sell something that it gives you the ability to have leverage. If you look at the most successful people in the world, they're working hundreds or thousands of hours per day. And you might be thinking, Logan, how is that possible? And it's because of the duplication and leverage factor. So imagine this. Imagine if I have 10 hours in the day that I work. Well, after 10 hours, I might be exhausted. So there's 24 hours in a day. But if I had a team of people, if I had an organization that I worked with, and let's say 10 people put in 10 hours of work per day, and I'm working through those people, that means that I'm working 100 hours per day. So you got to find a business model that allows you to take advantage of leverage. That's number one. So trading time for money, you can only get so wealthy, or not even really that wealthy, trading time for money. The two things that I looked at is selling a product or selling a service. And when it comes to selling one of those two, right, I realized that, you know, there are services out there like Netflix, but guys, Netflix doesn't pay you to go share it. Let's be real here. No one's making $400,000 a month selling Netflix or $10,000 a month selling Netflix. They don't allow that. So when it comes to a product, why I like products so much, why I love products, is the fact that people get emotionally attached to products. Think about how many people on a day-to-day basis, they wake up in the morning and what do they drink? They drink a cup of coffee, right? Millions upon millions upon millions of people, not in just the US, but around the world, wake up every morning and they have their coffee religiously. Why? They like the way that that product makes them feel. They get emotionally attached to that product. So I was thinking to myself, well, you know, if we analyze social media right now, there's a lot of these like companies out there, Bang Energy Drink and Monster and Red Bull, and they're selling products through social media, but a lot of these products are not healthy. They're not good for you. But these companies are making massive amounts of money and they have sponsored athletes and stuff like that. But what about like average people, right? Shouldn't average people be able to make the type of money that these sponsored athletes are making? And also on top of that, shouldn't there be healthy products that you can consume on a daily basis that help transform your body? Not only that, but transform your bank account if you want to turn it into a business. And that's what I look for. And when it comes to a company, right, I look for these three ingredients. So I don't know about you guys, but like when I make lunch or when I make dinner, I use salt, I use pepper, I use seasoning, I use olive oil, some coconut oil. I use different ingredients to make my food taste good, right? So and if I don't use those ingredients, my food's going to be kind of bland. It's not going to be that tasty. So in business, if you want a tasty business, you need to have the right ingredients. So when I looked at this business that I'm about to show you guys tonight, I saw these three ingredients, which is what I look for. I look for products that people want, that people need, and people will continue to pay for week after week, month after month, and year after year. So products, check. Compensation. What type of compensation do I get, right? Am I making a little bit of money? Am I making a lot of bit of money? Am I making a one-time payment, or am I making residual income? And what I liked about this business model so much is the fact that, like I talked about earlier, we can take advantage of leverage and we can make residual income. When someone continues to buy a product, I continue to get paid. It's not a one-time thing. And the third thing is leadership. When you guys look at, let's say Apple, who do you think of? You think of Steve Jobs, right? When you guys look at Tesla, who do you think of? You think of Elon Musk. When you look at Microsoft, who do you think of? Bill Gates. When you look at Amazon, who do you think of? Jeff Bezos. You think of these people because they are leaders and they are visionaries. So when you look at the people that are involved in this business, we got major influencers, TV personalities, celebrities, et cetera, that are all endorsing this product. And the people that are making money in this company are incredible leaders that are genuinely here to impact people's life, to impact their bodies, impact their bank accounts, to give them a full transformation from wherever they are to wherever they want to be. That's our goal, is to get you where you want to be. So when it comes to products, guys, what I love about this business is the fact that we sell things that people actually want to take. It's not like I'm forcing you to take a product that you're like, Logan, this is all right, I'll take it just because I want to make some money. I have so many positive testimonies from people that I've worked with that have either lost weight or feel more energy, or, haven't gotten sick, like haven't gotten a cold or some type of flu. I'm not going to say COVID-19 because I think that would be a bad thing to say, but what I'm saying is strengthening their immune system, right? And so when it comes to these products, they're all designed to really work in synergy. I've listed like 1, 2, 3, 4 different products here that are like probably the most popular products that we sell as a company. And the 2 most popular products that you're probably going to see blowing up on social media are the IASO tea, which is a detox tea, and NutriBurst, which is a liquid multivitamin. Actually, right behind me, right here, fell on the floor. Not the best spot for it. I have the IASO CBD infused detox tea. Now, a lot of people are not where they want to be physically. Let's just be real here, man. In the United States, I saw a statistic, 7 out of 10 men are overweight in the United States. 6 out of 10 women are overweight in the United States. That's just the United States. We can ship these products into about 70 different countries. So when you look at the marketplace, who can take advantage of these products? Millions upon millions upon millions of people. How many people are interested in CBD right now? Tons of people. Guys, CBD is designed to help your body go back into homeostasis, which is the natural state it should be in, to help, heal your body when maybe like you did a workout. It's going to help if your body's in homeostasis, is operating optimally. A lot of people are operating suboptimally. And so it's important to take products that get your body back into a state where it can repair after working out, where you can stay healthy, where, a lot of people are obese, right? When you're obese, you're at risk of diabetes and all these different illnesses and diseases. So if you stay in shape, you're not going to have to worry about those things as much. I'm trying not to make any health claims, be like kind of vague, but these products are designed to help you live a healthier lifestyle. The detox tea, I have so many people. One of these girls in Canada that I work with, she lost 25 pounds in 30 days. And she attributes most of the success to taking the detox tea, which is just phenomenal. And NutriBurst, I have some friends that I work with that are in the fitness space. I actually just brought on a major fitness influencer with 635,000 followers on social media to start endorsing and promoting these products because he saw NutriBurst and he was like, yo, I spend like $200 or $300 a month on supplements to basically get all that's in NutriBurst with the different vitamins and nutrients and the overall just effects that it has on your immune system and your daily dose of vitamins. A lot of times you have to buy 5 or 6 or 7 different vitamins. And the cool thing about NutriBurst, my bottle's, here, it's literally right below me. So my bottle of NutriBurst right here, this product, it just makes sense. Like literally it just makes sense because I don't have to spend a bunch of money on supplements. And a lot of people don't realize this. I know I'm getting a little technical, but I think it's important that we get technical so you really know what you're buying or potentially going to buy. So there's 99% absorption into the body with this product. A lot of times people buy a protein powder or a vitamin and they're like, it has all this protein in it, 50 grams of protein. Your body can only absorb 20 grams. So all the other stuff is just fluff. And with vitamins and supplements, if they're like a pill that you take, a lot of times it doesn't actually absorb into the body. So you're not getting that full optimization from that product. There's not enough bioavailability there. So these products are designed to really affect you on a cellular level to get the most absorption, to then get the most results. And I know that each and every one of you guys on here, you probably have a fitness goal, right? Or someone with a fitness goal. My sister, okay? It's one thing when you're selling products to complete strangers on social media. But my sister hit me up the other day and she's like, hey, Logan, what's that tea you've been posting on your Instagram? And I was like, well, it's a magic one. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, no, it's a tea that will literally help you detox. And a side effect of detoxing, a byproduct, is losing weight. And she's like, oh, well, I just went on this couple $100 juice cleanse. Maybe I should try that. I'm like, yeah, it's like only $50 to get a 30-day supply. She's like, all right, bet. She bought some. And I kid you not, guys, she hit me up, and let me just do this real quick. I'm gonna just share this text because I think it's really cool. Let's see, going back here. Where is my sister, Michelle? So this is what she said. She said she got a scale from Amazon. First off, she was like, hey, I want to get a scale and take these products. So she like bought her products, and then she bought a scale from Amazon because she didn't have one. And then she's like, look at this. I lost 3.8 pounds from yesterday to today. Tell me that ain't powerful, man. Like, for real, that made, I woke up to a text like that, and I was like, man, that just feels good, knowing that I'm genuinely helping someone improve their physical, situation. And it's not just like some random stranger or connection on social media. It's like my actual blood, my family. So I'm not afraid to, share these products because I know that they work. Now, it's not just me getting results, or, some of the people that you see on this call getting results, or maybe a friend told you about this and they're getting results, and you're like, okay, but like, how other people, right? Other people. There are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of positive testimonies from people that are taking these products. Now, during this time of COVID season, gyms, a lot of them are completely closed down. So people aren't working out as much as they should. And it's like, well, how do I lose weight if I'm not really working out? Well, one of the ways you can actually literally lose weight without working out is by detoxing, which is kind of crazy, but it actually is the truth. And so I've been helping people, whether they're working out or whether they're not. Now, obviously, you should be working out, lose weight, feel great, feel more energy, more mental clarity, strengthen their immune system with these products. And it just feels really good to do that. So when we look at the physical transformations, that's cool. That's great. But what about the financial transformations? Like, that's equally as important. And I don't get into business. I don't know about you guys, but I don't get into business to lose money, to break even, or to make money slow. Okay. I get in business to make money fast, because success slows speed. I like making money fast. I like making a sale and getting paid the next day. And that's the opportunity that we have here. So someone like Kimmy Wilson, she worked a 9-to-5 job at Burlington Coat Factory. She didn't have a massive social media following, like less than 10,000 followers. She took the products. She lost over 40 pounds. She documented her success taking the products on social media, and she brought in over 400 customers personally. Now, what's crazy about this is the fact that, like, when I first met Kimmy, I'm like, oh, you must have had sales experience. She's like, nope, no sales experience. Never done like network marketing or direct sales or any of that. I'm like, all right, well, you must have had someone placed in your, nope, no one placed in my organization. I did it. I built it. And I'm like, wow, here's someone. And this is it, guys. I've been around this whole direct sales space for the last 7 years. I've made companies a lot of money. I've made over $1 million myself in the industry. And I've never seen kind of like average people. And I don't want to call Kimmy's a savage, right? But also, she's not like this massive influencer on social media with hundreds of thousands of followers and gets millions of likes and stuff. Like, it's kind of just like, hey, you met someone that is like you almost, just maybe like that. And that to me is special, right? It's kind of a unicorn situation. But the more I talked to Kimmy, the more I realized it wasn't a unicorn situation, because there were other people just like her doing what she did. And so what happened is Kimmy enrolled those 400 customers personally into the business. And then that's her trading time for money, right? Her spending time to sign up customers. Where the magic happened, and mind you, she's still making thousands of dollars a week when she enrolled 400 plus customers personally. But what really transformed her income from making, a few $1,000s a week to over $10,000 a week to even more than that was the duplication factor. Now, let me ask you this. If I know how to do X, Y, and Z and make money, can I teach someone how to do X, Y, and Z and make money? The answer is yes. So Daryl, who enrolled Kimmy into the business, was like, yo, Kimmy, you need to focus on duplicating what you know within other people. You need to teach people how to go build their own organization, because then you're taking advantage of leverage. I believe personally that you don't bring one person into a business, you bring their whole circle of influence into the business. So let's say, I talked to that fitness influencer who has 35,000 followers. He just got started. He made a post on his Instagram. He had 400 people say, yes, I want to work with you. I'm interested in working with you. One by one today, we've just been reaching out to all those people, getting them signed up, getting them rolling, getting their product in their hands, showing them the opportunity to make money. And the thing is I don't know any of these people, but guess who did? The fitness influencer. That's a circle of influence. So when you bring in one person to the business, you don't just bring in that one person, you also bring in their circle of influence. So if, let's say, Kimmy loses 40 pounds, her friends, her family members, her followers, they're all looking like, whoa, you had a major transformation. Whatever you're doing, I want to do. So that's something to keep in mind, right? It's not just about what you can do. It's all about tapping into other people's networks to build a really large income. And so in my eyes, there's like two sides of the spectrum. You got consumers, which are people that literally just want to take the product. Let's say you're talking to someone who's 65 years old and they're saying, man, I'm feeling a little bit low energy and I'm feeling like I'm gunked down from some of the medication I've been taking or whatever it is. Maybe they're taking something for arthritis or this other pain medication or something, and their body's a little gunked up. I'm not giving medical advice here. I'm just saying, you give them some NutriBurst, maybe you give them some detox tea, their doctor okayed it, which I've actually had people. One of the girls in my business, she had mercury poisoning from eating way too much fish. She was a professional bodybuilder. And her doctor was like, wow, these products are amazing, when she showed the products to her doctor. So this is not me giving medical advice, but let's say you're talking to someone who's older. They take the products, they feel better. You're talking to someone who's younger. They take the products, they feel better, right? Those are consumers, people just interested in taking the product. That's it. And then you have producers, people like me. I want to produce sales and make money. So when I sold a product to my sister the other day, I made money. I produced a sale, I got paid. Did I have to create the product? No. Did I have to create the website? No. Did I have to ship the product? No. All that stuff was taken care of for me by the company. I was just the one who introduced people to these products and to the concept of making money online. Really that simple, right? So people are going to fall into one of these two categories. And also too, a lot of times someone will come in as just a customer. They're like, hey, I'm not interested in making money, selling these, whatever. Then they have such a positive testimony that they're like, wow, other people should know about these and, these products. And then they go share it with a couple of friends and inadvertently they start making money. So I've had a lot of people just come in as a customer, told me till they were blue in the face, I don't want to build a business. I don't want to build a business. Now all of a sudden they're building a business. So you never know who's going to be who. So compensation, as I talked about earlier, I get in business to make money, and I like to get paid upfront. I like to get paid residually. I like to help other people make money, and I like to be incentivized to help other people make money. And so when it comes to compensation here, we have 5 different ways to get paid, but there's 3 main ones that really stand out to me. And that's through retail commissions, binary commissions, and check match. And I'm going to explain how that works real quick, because obviously you guys understand the power of the products, right? We have ISOT, the detox tea, NutriBurst. Those are the 2 main products that are flying off the shelf, going viral on social media. And when it comes to making money, if you guys want to build, whether it's maybe $100 extra bucks a week, or maybe you want to make $1,000 extra dollars a week, we have a compensation plan that can get you to those levels if you put in the work. So let me show you this real quick. Retail sales, okay? Fast start bonus, or like imagine this. You have someone that you bring into the business, right? They buy product as a customer, like literally just a customer. Anytime that you sell a product to them, whether it's one time they buy, or whether they buy every single week, right? Maybe they're like, try a product this week and they try a product next week, or they try another one next month. Anytime that you sell a product, you make 20 bucks. A lot of influencers on social media, they get paid one time to make a post. One time. And I'm not just trying to focus on influencers on social media, because I know that a lot of people aren't influencers, but this really blew my mind. I was like, wait a second. You guys only get paid one time to promote a product? That's it? But like, what if those people go back and buy products over and over and over again, right? You don't get paid on that? And they're like, nope. I was like, okay, well, that's kind of strange. It kind of sucks. Because if I get in business, I want to be able to sell something one time, and if someone buys it again, I get paid. And so with our products, whether you're selling NutriBurst or you're selling the ISOT, right? Whatever you're selling, there's a $20 commission here. There's a $20 commission here. Anytime that a customer buys one time or buys multiple times, every time 20 bucks. Now, when you look at someone like Black China, massive influencer, usually I guarantee that there's probably been 50 different network marketing companies that have come to her and, hey, let us get, promote our brand and this, that, the other. And she's probably like, nah. Why? Because, I have to build a team to make money, right? I got to build a team. I got to sell a $500 package. I got to do all that stuff. With this business model, it's so different. It's so much more simple. And that's what a lot of people want, is simplicity. So Black China, as you can see in her bio, she has a link. When you click on that link, it shows you the different TLC products available. So all she needs to do is post on her Instagram stories, feed posts, drive traffic to that link, make sales. Every time that a customer buys, she makes 20 bucks. And I've never seen major influencers ever get involved in a direct sales company, because a lot of them are like, oh, it'll ruin my brand, or it'll jeopardize what I have going on, because the only way that they would make money in those other companies is by building a team. Whereas with this, you just drive traffic to the link in your bio and make a sale. There's no team building there, right? These are products that work, and you're selling products that work. And every time a product sells, you make 20 bucks, and every time they rebuy. Now, if you want to go duplicate, if you want to teach those people how to bring in customers, you can go build a team that way. That's up to you. And that's why this business is exploding on social media, because there are people that just want to sell product to their followers. And then there are people that want to build a team. There's like two different kind of types of people. And that's why, again, these products are exploding on social media, and people are really waking up to the opportunity to make money. So also, there's volume attached to these products as well. So imagine that there's 40 points in volume that's attached to these products, right? So you have the ISOT, you have NutriBurst, you have NRG, you have these different products. There's 40 points in volume attached to the product. So let's say that someone, sells, I don't know, let's say it's you plus a few other people and a few other people, you sell 25 products. That's 1,000 points in volume that's generated. So 40 times 25 products is 1,000 points. So in this business, you're also paid off of the volume that's generated within your two legs when it comes to structure. Now, this is completely separate from what you get paid selling directly to customers, right? If I had 100 customers that were buying through me, I'd make, 2,000 bucks a month. But if I go duplicate sales and whatnot through that organization, now we're getting points in volume, and I'm overriding the points in volume. So you get paid anywhere from 10 to 20+% on the volume that's generated in your business. So let's say you had 1,000 points in volume on one of your legs, you'd be getting roughly 12%. So it's like 120 bucks. Now, let's say I brought someone in who brought in all 25 of those products. I didn't bring in those 25 products. Someone else did, but yet I'm getting paid off of that volume that's generated. So you can make anywhere from, a few hundred extra bucks a week, all the way up to $80,000 per month in this comp plan based off of volume that's generated in your business. And I think that this is the most exciting part of the comp plan to me, is the check match. So the way that the check match works is this is a recruiter's dream. Some people, they're deathly afraid of the R word, which is recruit. Oh, do I need to recruit? Do I need to tell people about this business? And it's like, the most successful organizations, whether it's Apple, whether it's IBM, whether it's a hedge fund, whether it's whatever, they all recruit people to go work for them. If you don't recruit good people to work with, you won't make money as a company. So for me, I'm always recruiting. Why? Is because you never know who's going to be the next Kimmy Wilson in the business. You never know who's going to be the next Daryl Drake in the business. Maybe you talk to someone who's a dud. They don't do anything. They're lazy. But they just happen to mention this business to the next Daryl Drake. And all of a sudden now you're in contact with this person, and they just take the business and they go wild with it, So, but the cool thing about check matches is it's two levels. So imagine if I brought someone into the business and they make $10,000 a month. I make 5,000 bucks. If they had a few people that they directly enrolled that were making, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, I can make up to 1,000, 1,000 per person. So I know people in this business that are making ridiculous amounts of money, like more than what most people will make in an entire year, even in a week, right? And I'm trying not to make crazy income claims, but there's crazy income being made in this company by a lot of people. And so you have these three different elements, right? You have the $20 retail commissions every time that you sell a product. Then you also have volume. You're paid off the volume. You can make up to 80,000 a month off of volume. And then you also have check match. You make 50% of what someone makes if you enroll them, and 50%, up to 50% on the next level as well. So that combination, it suits a lot of different people's styles of building. Some people that I know in this industry, they only bring in a few people, but they work through those few people to build a massive organization. Other people, they're just recruiters. They are like Kimmy Wilson, and they bring in 400 people themselves. Well, whichever style you do, if you can recruit, or you want to learn the skill of recruiting, or you're already good at it, go for it, because you can make a lot of money doing that. And then also, if you can focus more on duplication, focus on that. Whatever, as long as the volume is being created, as long as new people are getting started and new people are getting product, that's what's most important. When I look at someone who's making, let's say, $10,000 a month in this business, I'm excited about their check. Don't get me wrong. Hey, 10,000 a month, congratulations. What I'm more so excited about is that $10,000 that they're making is because hundreds or even 1,000 people have product in their hand that is helping them live a healthier lifestyle. That's what I'm more so excited about. Like, again, making money is cool. A lot of people can make money. That's great. But what kind of impact are you making on people? Are you helping them lose 20 pounds, which might add more years to their life, right? Are you helping them detox? Because in this world, the air we breathe, the food we eat, the water we drink, it's got toxins in it. And I once heard a nutritionist say that your body's ability to stay strong, your immune system, is dependent on your body's ability to excrete toxins. And I was like, man, that makes a lot of sense. So if your immune system is down and you're toxic, it's like, man, that's going to take years off your life. So if you're able to help people get in shape, that to them, that's like, you can just feel good about that, because you literally might be adding years to someone's life because they joined you in business. If they make money, that's even better, right? The two sides of this business, financial health, physical health, we have the deal. So those are really the three kind of ways to get paid. And what I want to do is I want to just kind of bring it back to these products, right? So the products here, in my mind, are simple to understand, which makes them really go viral on social media. The results that people are getting are incredible. Everything about this business just makes sense, right? And what I love about this is the fact that you can actually purchase one product and be active in the business. One product. You don't need to purchase 5 or 10. You don't need to become garage qualified. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that term, but there's a lot of people that do, network marketing companies, and they have a garage filled with a bunch of overpriced products, because that was what was, qualification for you to get started. Here, you can literally get started, and you can start a business by buying one product. Now, what I suggest is that you have, at least 2 products. Why? Because like my morning routine, I wake up in the morning, I have my IASO tea. Sometimes I take the CBD tea, and sometimes I use the original IASO brew tea. So you put the tea bags in a pot of water, you boil them, let them steep for 15 hours. It creates a really potent detox tea. I mix it up, right? I have my tea in the morning. There's like 0 calories in the brew tea, and I think 10 calories in the CBD tea. So it doesn't break my fast in the morning if you do intermittent fasting. Midday, I have some NutriBurst at about 1 o'clock p.m. Then I have my energy, right? Or if I'm having a workout early in the day, I might take my energy before. So I take multiple products per day because I think that these products work in synergy and they work even better together. But let's say you're balling on a budget, you can only do what you can do. Maybe you're on unemployment, or maybe you work for your job, you got laid off your job, or maybe the business you work for is out of business. We're in wild times right now. So whatever you can do it. And what I suggest is that you get back to the person who brought you on here and, have a heart-to-heart with them. Be real with them about where you're at, what some of your goals are. And I think that that's something that, for me is really important. When I talk to people, I want to know where they're at. I want to understand what they're going through. I want to understand where they've been and where they want to go. And once I know that, I know what products would best fit for them and then how I can guide them to make money. And so I focus in, you know, I firmly believe this, guys. For every one person that comes in the business, that one person could bring in 10 customers. 1 times 10, right? So if you look at the numbers, some of you guys might go, well, man, how do I bring in hundreds of customers? Well, think about this. If you can teach one person how to bring in 10 people, you can teach 10 how to bring in 10. Well, all of a sudden that compounds to 100. If you teach 100 how to bring in 10 customers, that's 1,000. So in the past 90 days, you know, me and just a few other people, we brought in well over 300 people, something like that. And this is like, I haven't personally even really like launched on my social media. And I haven't even talked to a lot of the people that I've worked with in the past. This was like me going, all right, I want to kind of build fresh. I want to start new. I want to work with people I've never worked with before. I want to spend a lot of time building relationships with influencers. And then all of a sudden now we have a few big YouTube stars. I got a YouTube star with 2.3 million followers that locked in. I got a big ass fitness influencer with, you know, 630,000 that just locked in. I'm assembling the Avengers, right? I want good people in my corner. I want Michael Jordan's Bulls team back in whatever that was, like 1988 or something like that. Whatever year it was. I want MJ, 6 rings, that team. That's what I want. And I look for the 2 things that I look for, guys, is people with ambition and people with influence. And don't get it twisted. Just because you have a big social media following does not mean that you have influence. I've worked with people where I'm like, oh, this guy's got 100,000 followers. He must have a lot of influence. He had 0 influence. And then there are people that have, like Kimmy. You know, she had 10,000 followers, but she had massive influence. People trusted her. In her local area, she had influence, not just on social media. Social media sometimes is just a facade. It's an illusion. It's a mirage. So when I talk to people, I don't discount anyone. I talk to people like, I just know that you're probably going to fall into one of those 2 categories, a consumer or a producer. And whatever you want to become, that's up to you. I'm going to give you the guidance and give you the mentorship as best as I can and serve to help you either get in shape or make some money or do both, right? So that's why I love this business. Been working with Daryl Drake pretty much every day. It's been phenomenal. Daryl, hats off to the guy. He's above and beyond most leaders in this industry. If you don't know who Daryl Drake is, he is absolutely smashing out of the park, making ridiculous amounts of money, helping ridiculous amounts of people. And it was really funny. I'll just kind of leave it off with this. When I talked to this big fitness influencer the other day, guys, you know, this guy's got 630,000 followers, right? We're actually actively working together. It's really fun. He's got, you know, 630,000, and then Daryl's got, I don't know, 60,000 followers on Instagram. And I was like, hey man, how much does this supplement company pay you per month? And he's like, oh, just like $2,000. I go, wait a second. I know people that have 10,000 followers that are making 80,000 a month over here, and they're not close to your, like, this guy's ripped and in shape and like sells courses and online stuff, and he's only making $2,000 a month from the supplements he sells. And I'm like, if these people that are completely, let's say, average, right? There's a lot of average. I saw a girl the other day in this business making a lot of money, and she's only got like 3,000 followers. I'm like, wow, that's so cool, because it gives hope to more and more people that it's possible, right? And hope is extremely valuable. So I'm talking to this influencer, and I'm like, man, someone like you that already has the following and already has the credibility, what could you do if you put your time and energy into this thing? And he's going to smash it out of the park, guys. And I look, again, for people that have ambition, you could have no social media presence, but have ambition and crush it in this business. And you could have all the influence in the world, you know, massive following, and crush it in this business. But you have to have either one of those 2 traits: ambition to either get in shape, feel healthier, you know, make some money, or influence, right? And so that's why, again, I love this business, guys. These products are phenomenal. What I suggest is, I don't want to talk your guys' ear off. I know that, I know a lot of you guys on here, you have busy lives. You have families to take care of. I got a 1-year-old son. You know, he just turned 1. I got my girl, I got family, I got parents I need to retire ASAP. I'm sure a lot of you guys have that same situation. So I'm all in here, right? I've had success in other ventures, but when I saw the success that people were having here, I knew that I needed to invest time, energy, focus, and commitment into this business model and into distributing these products to people around the world. So I'm really excited that you guys are on here today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pass it back over to Lydia, and I think maybe we could like answer some questions for people if they may have some questions in the chat. So I just asked to unmute.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Logan. They are giving you so much praises of how much value you're giving, telling you that you're a great speaker. Drop some fire emojis if you caught so much of the value that Logan dropped. And yes, we can spend a couple minutes and answer any questions that you guys may have. Let's see, Tiana. Let's see, who has questions? Because we can unmute you. Okay, look at the fire emojis coming in. Look at the fire emojis coming in. Let's see. All right, if you have a question, I know that they could raise their hand and we can unmute. Does anyone have any questions? I know, my kids, an amazing call. If you are retailing personally, what's your prices?
Got it. So let me do this real quick for you guys. 1 second. I'm going to share my screen. So what's cool is like I said earlier, when you start this business, you have your own digital website, right? You don't have to create the product. You don't have to create the website. You don't have to ship the product. It's all done for you. So when you get started, you'll have a link just like this, and this will lead you to your digital storefront. Guys, the economy went from brick and mortar to click and order, okay? That's where we're at these days. So when you are, let's say someone is interested in purchasing product from you, they click on become a member. If someone, let's say, wants to just be a customer, a consumer, they click on this, right? If they want to be a life changer, that's someone that actually wants to build the business side of things, they click on become a life changer. So let's just do life changer. So they select their region. We can sell product in all of these different countries. Remember when I was saying that the US, you know, most people in the US are overweight, 7 out of 10 men, 6 out of 10 women, right? Think about the world. The world is your marketplace here. You can run a multi-million-dollar business from your smartphone from a website. It's nuts. It's crazy. What a time to be alive. So United States, that's my area. Let's say someone's signing up there. These are the prices of the product, right? Plus shipping and handling, like $5 to $7. So if you wanted to buy, let's say just one product, let's say we want to buy the original ISO tea, right? This product right here. It will make roughly like a 30-day supply of tea for you to drink, you know, 1 cup in the morning, 1 cup at night. That's what I do. It lasts me about 30 days, like 25 days in that range. It's plenty enough to get you losing weight, feeling good. So that product right there is $49.95. So if you sell that product, you make $20, right? If you were to sell, let's say, the raspberry CBD tea, the CBD infused ISO tea, that is, let's see, $59.95. So the products are at a really solid price point. Like for 30-day supply of NutriBurst or the tea, you know, being sub $60 is like, that's phenomenal. It's a really good price point for where they're at. So that's how you order product. Once you are involved, you'll have your own digital website. People can go there, purchase the product, and then you are automatically credited the commission when someone buys through you because they bought through your coded link. All right, let's see, Lydia, do we have any other questions in the chat?
I don't see any, but they are loving the from brick and mortar to click to order.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so the question really was, how much do you sell your inventory for on hand? I wondered if that was her question, but yeah, that's what she's wondering. Like when you get it in, how much do you sell it on hand for?
Yeah, so I think that, I mean, it's not a loaded question, but what I would say is as long as you are breaking even on your product, it's a good idea to sell it at that price. So if you price average, let's say you had, I think it's 26 packets of the tea, that's in here, pretty sure.
25.
25 sachet or packets, whatever you want to call these things. So you got these little packets, right? So if you sell, I'm not really like that good with numbers right offhand. I'm more good with people. But yeah, so if you price average it out, maybe like it's $2 per, right? So like $2. So maybe sell for $3, you know, per, or sell for $5, right? Per packet. You give someone 2 packets, that's 2 days, it's $10, right? A lot of drinks, like if you go to a gas station, you buy a Bang energy drink, it's going to be $5, right? So this is a healthy thing that's going to help you get in shape for the same amount. So look at like an energy drink and like kind of factor it in that same cost. That's what I would do. I haven't really been selling product like to people on hand. Like if anyone around me wants product, I just give it to them straight up, because I know that they're probably going to become a customer. For instance, my girlfriend, her sister, I saw her the other day and I had a gallon of the ISO tea with me. She's like, what's that? And I go, oh, this is the detox tea that, you know, I've been taking. And Madeline's like, yeah, she chimes in. Yeah, it's actually a really good product. Logan's helped a lot of people lose weight. Just so happens, Madeline's sister wants to lose some weight. So I'm like, hey, why don't I do this? I'll give you a couple days supply. Here's 2 CBD packets. And then I filled her up out of my gallon of CBD tea, gave her like a, I don't know, that's kind of like a Pellegrino sized, extra large Pellegrino size filled with the CBD tea or the regular ISO tea. So she could have, I think it was like a 4-day supply, right? The next day, like not even kidding, the next day I see her and she goes, hey, how do I order that? Like she didn't even, it was like 12 hours later, I saw her again and she was like, how do I order that? I'm like, I'll just go to this link right here and buy. She's like, Madeline, is talking to my girlfriend, is it actually like legit? And she goes, yeah, it is. And she goes, okay, cool. I'm going to buy it right now. Right. So I gave product away for free. And there's a universal law that you need to give in order to get. So in my eyes, as long as you're breaking even on your product, you are now exposing someone to something. Like if they know that you straight up say, hey, look, I'm just giving this to you at cost, right? This is what it cost me. They're going to respect that. Or if you're like a hustler, you're like, yo, it's $5. It's $5. Like whatever you want to do, it's up to you. So yeah, sell 5 for $5. You might be losing money on the front end by giving it away for less than like what you bought it for, but then you're gaining money on the back end if they actually become a customer. And if they become a repeat customer, think about, you might have lost $2 in the beginning, but then you made $40 after 2 months. So it's like, what do you want to do? So I think that's kind of it, man. I've been on like 5 or 6 of these Zoom calls back to back to back. I'm ready to kind of call it a night, and you know, probably it won't be called a night. I'll probably have 2 more calls or something like that. But I'm here to serve, guys. I'm here to you know, either whether it's provide some motivation or give you real sales tactics that work. You know, like I think everyone has a different personality. Every person is different, so you got to do different things depending on your personality type. I like to listen to people. I like to be genuine. I like to really feel where someone's at, and then not really pitch them, but just have a genuine conversation. And I think that resonates really well with people. And if people can like feel that you're in it for them, they'll want to buy from you. Like you could have 2 people reach out to the same person. The person who's genuine and personable and knowledgeable is going to get the sale versus the person who's just pitching. Right? So keep that in mind. If you're talking to someone on social media, you're talking to a real person. It's not a robot behind the screen. It's a real person with feelings and emotion and shit going on in their life, right? This is a real person, a real human being. Think of where they're at. Like maybe they only have $500 in their bank account and they're like, what do I do? And then you're talking only about the product, but they're like, yo, I'm stressing on my phone. If you would have talked maybe a little bit more about the money, maybe they would have bought the product right away, because they're like, okay, cool, I can make money, right? So you just need to be very conscious of where someone's at and then kind of pitch according to where they're at and what they're interested in. So that's my last nugget of advice for you guys tonight. And I'll pass it back to you, Lydia, and you can wrap this thing up.
Okay, well, thank you guys. We're going to go ahead and end it here. I appreciate you, Logan, for giving so much value. Make sure, like he said, you get back to the person who invited you to this call. Let them know you're ready to get started. Like, it's a no-brainer. All right, y'all. Good night.